Thank you so much for staying tuned. We appreciate your presence. Kuwepo kwenye mahala hapo ndo kwa maana ya sisi kuwa hapa. Ama ni aje kubwa? Sisi hapa bila wao hapo ni kazi bure. Suadakta. Tunashukuru.
Masalheri.
Mike, speaking of Swahili.
Masalkeri.
Masalkeri si alama ya mshangao wewe.
Salamu.
Mike, it's 2020. What?
Wewe alisomea Kiswahili nje ya dirisha.
Wenye walisoma kwa ploti zinatokea tu, hata usome vitabu za Mahatma Gandhi ngapi zitatokea tu chochoro tu, but it's okay. Mike, by the way, 2019 ukurajua pweza ni nini? Nikisema show ni tamu kama supu wa pweza na mshikaki, ulikuwa unauliza pweza ni nini? Ulishajua hii mwaka
pweza?
Alienda kufanya reference yake.
Gaduma unawezaje swali kama hii? Wamboi wanaanzaje? Octopus. Tunasumbuana 2020. Twende kwa vitu zingine ngumu.
Yaani 2020 tumeonyesha kusema terms kubwa sio kujua. Kuna mtu anakesha usiku akisoma Mahatma Gandhi akuja nirushie hapa maneno makubwa kwa show.
Lakini kamusi haioni.
To the second question.
Hey Chit Chat, I'm in a happy relationship with an amazing girl, but at the same time, I like watching porn. But my girlfriend doesn't know about it. Should I tell her? Do you think she would get offended? Can I repeat? Hey Chit Chat, hey, I am in a happy relationship with an amazing girl. But at the same time, I like watching porn.
I feel like Mike is a culprit. The way you're responding.
You kind of tumai swali so analyze nilitumia yote vizuri ama?
You know we are here to help. You know, if he has posted a question, it might be something that's
bothering them.
Okay. So the question Mike posted, but my girlfriend doesn't know about it. Should I tell her? Do you think she would get offended?
Yes. Wasema hiki tu ni kawaida, umezoea.
Siwapatia tu my address. www.
What is your experience?
Two sites can.
Sasa. I think porn is very dangerous in a relationship.
What?
Yes. Yes, because you see porn has a way of inakuchocha ufanye vitu zingine kama masturbation ambazo zinaweza kama haribu sex life yako. Lose interest na demu wako.
Gaduma.
Yes.
Unasema ina bamba, tunataka kuisikia. Sasa karibisha microphone kwa mdomo wako.
All right.
Either after we meet yote.
Hata
years experience.
Si tuambie hata na chorus nitujue ni wewe.
Yeah, so basically I don't think porn is right for you to watch it ukiwa peke yako in a relationship. If it has to happen, probably to improve your sex life with your girlfriend, but not really to satisfy yourself, because porn inakugani kama nika kunyaga mafuta kwa gari. Kunyaga mafuta inakupeleka speed, because there's no way you will watch two people having sex and uko peke yako, utakuwa tu aroused. Unajua utaanza kufanya vitu. Utakuwa aroused. Unajua utakuwa aroused, utaanza kumasturbate, utaanza kufanya vitu zingine. And you know what masturbation does? Masturbation causes you, because it's self-care. Self-satisfaction.
God made for two, unaenjoy peke yako.
Unaenjoy peke yako, alafu utaanza lose interest na mdemu wako. So wazee porn.
But already yako kwa relationship.
So
unaona
asione watu wengine wakiact, yeye act na demu yake.
Na kama labda ana watch ndio improve skills zake, anajishuku.
Kama lazima watch wote wakiwa pamoja.
Gaduma, umejua one thing is, in as much as watu hawapendi kukubali they watch porn, loads of people watch porn. Ndio kwa maana hiyo website inazidi kutengeneza pesa kila mwaka. Kwanza ndio angalia their nini plan ya hii mwaka. They want to triple the amount of videos that are uploaded.
We have more notifications za 2020. Notifications
ushalipia nini? Subscription ya the new year.
Okay. Let me tell you this. I don't think watching porn is bad. but unless you cannot control it, that is when it becomes a problem. Okay. When you cannot control the amount of times you do it and how you do it. Ukiwatch the expectations za kujaribu ama do you know they exaggerate their sizes, madem wamenini their boobs. So ukiwa uko hapo na expectation ya kutafuta huo dem inakuwa something different. But if you're doing it maybe to improve your sex life.
Sorry.
It's okay. Mimi nakubali nyinyi wenye mnajidanganyisha hapa, nyinyi ndio mnakuwa chini ya blanketi mkifanya vitu only God knows. But if you know if you know you're doing it, if you're doing it for the right purpose, for example, unataka improve your sex life, right? Maybe your sex life when manzi yako imekuwa so boring, you're looking on how to try something new. Then venye Gadhuma amesema it's okay, you can watch it with your girlfriend with consent yake ile, by the way, situjaribu hii nini. You get, si ati ukatae mbele ya umati alafu unajificha chini ya blanketi. That is where the problem comes in. Unakataa mbele ya umati alafu chini ya blanketi Ben Gidhai unajua vizuri, unaingia huko chini unatoa jasho, una sweat.
You know people don't even breathe chini ya blanketi. You know you can't even do that.
You're saying, Mike, you're saying something. So you see, unaingia kwa bedroom mtu amesweat, he's out of breath, juu kwa sababu to your face anataka kukataa, lakini he's doing it. You see, ukikubali tu wenyewe, we are doing this thing, I'm doing it, let us do it pamoja to learn vitu mpya. That way itakuwa more beneficial than ya kujificha and then unakataa mbele umati.
Okay, I think I have something. I think I kind of agree with you, but your explanation, I think that's what I don't agree with. Okay. And I also agree with you, but kuna mali na disagree. Okay. I don't think watching porn is a good thing, because watching porn, okay, utaanza polepole, mtu anaanzanga polepole na normal, then kidogo unaanza kuona then hardcore, unaanza kuona hizi si they're not enticing you anymore. So upgrade, unaanza kuona, you know, and then now you know everyone, we know people are acting, but I don't know, you don't think they're acting at the same time, quote unquote. Sijui nita explain aje. Yani wewe kichwa yako ifikiri wana act, wewe unaona manze hivi ndio kumbe inafaa kukua or something. So you'll have so many unreasonable expectations from probably someone you're engaging with. Na unajua hiyo ni acting, happen, it's not real. Also, I agree when you're saying you need to, sometimes you want to watch things that can help spice you up. But I feel that there are other sex positivity vlogs or things that you can watch that are not necessarily porn. Because porn will make you have unreasonable expectations, in my opinion. I feel like you can look for other reasonable material
like,
to use.
Example?
www.chukuaselfie.com.
Gracias, amigos. Umewezwa.
We are sorry. We are sorry.
Tuko live.
We are sorry.
I think as much as tunatry kusaidiana, anything that has an addiction, si kitu tunafaa kwa tunaambia watu wafanye. I'm really thinking so. Hata kama ukienda kwa site utasaidika, I don't think utasaidika beyond what you can handle. That's all me I think. And I feel anything that has an addiction tusiambie mtu afanye. Na feel kabisa.
Umesema kwa miadarati tuwatoe.
Everything that has an addiction. Kila mahali.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
But you see, this kind of a thing is not something that after a while itakuwa helpful. Itakuwa helpful saa ukianza, but it won't be helpful after a long time. The kind of addiction that you get from watching porn is kudanganyi, it's uncontrollable. No, I'm not saying I'm a victim. I'm not
experience.
No, apana. It's cause
rehab.
No, the reason imekuwa serious nice stuff. It's because all this time tukiongea hivi, I know a friend. Na hawezi stick to a lady because of this thing. I know a friend.
That's what I'm saying. Unreasonable expectations. You become unreasonable.
Yeah, very, very unreasonable.
Because you forget that people are acting.
Okay.
Okay. I agree in the sense of the way you're saying the addiction part makes it, the unreasonable expectations and whatever.
But you disagree with?
No. Relax, Max. Relax. I am not supporting you in any way. Relax.
He keeps on writing.
because I know a man, okay, I was watching, it was more of not a show, but yeah, a talk show kind of thing. This man it's still fighting porn addiction, but he's married, has kids. But now the issue with he's married, but it's still affecting him in his marriage. Because they, not even in expecting the wife to be this kind of thing, but kuna venye he expects instant
Gratification.
yeah,
Satisfaction.
gratification, and expecting the wife will be always ready. You get, even when the wife says no, because it's not that she does not want him, but at that moment she's not interested. He will get angry because he does not understand.
And he's already aroused.
Yes. Okay. So for him to actually come to the realization that, maybe the things I'm watching do not affect, it took a while. And that ilimu affect for his marriage for a long time. Until now, he's still fighting it. And asamanga, he's not fully cured, but it's still a struggle and a fight. So, yeah.
But don't you think it's our partners that push people, it's people's partners that push them to such levels?
No.
Let me say, first and foremost, if you eat junk, what do you expect? You expect, exactly. If you consume good, healthy food, what do you expect?
Good health.
So, garbage in, garbage out. Because at the end of the day, if you consume porn, like what you feed your mind is what you become at the end of the day without even your knowledge.
Okay.
Yes, like let me say, if I positively feed my mind with positive attributes and I affirm myself with the morning mantras and everything, I tend to become that person because this is something that is replaying in my subconscious even when I'm asleep. If you consume porn over and over and over again, it tends to affect your ability to even think. Like you can even be in a workplace and all you're doing, you're even undressing someone and thinking about very crazy things because this is something that you've been consuming in a very long time. And the pattern, it even tends to change because now you start acting on your thoughts. Now, instead of just seeing someone and doing it in your head, you're like, let me be a bit aggressive and maybe put it in hand and do it. So I feel like this guy should stop doing it, and I do not think the lady has to know he has been watching porn unless it's affecting his sexual performance or their activity in the intimate way.
When she said, there's something she said and said, for me, the truth is this, Mike.
Tell Mike the truth. He deserves to hear the truth.
You see, it's the same way when you go to the gym. I don't expect to lift weights the first day and immediately, nikinua to weights, naona muscle in a pop up. No, it doesn't happen like that. You'll see the result after some time. The same way this guy continues watching porn, he won't see the results instantly. He will see the results after time. These results may actually not even affect him, may actually even affect the partner. The partner is like his sexual life, Mimi Siezani. He might actually end up losing the girl when he thought he's actually making their sex life better. So in short, you see what? Our grandparents and great-great-grandparents did not have porn sites and they had good sex. So,
are you certain?
Yes, they told me, we chat a lot. So,
speaking from experience.
Because actually, even that was the next thing I was to say. Because even before film came in, people used to have good sex. It used to be good.
Yes.
People are,
thank you, Danny, for supporting.
But back then, people used to eat guashe.
Let me finish, Mike. No, you see, Mike. Not Mike. You see, Max. Now that is your own problem. Exactly, Ziko. It's not that they are extinct. They are in the market.
But let me ask.
No, yes.
Let me ask you a question.
They are in the market. Listen, Max. No, let me tell you, Max. That is why Chukwa Self is still there on their website. You can see the foods you can eat to improve that.
But then I have a question. I have a question. In as much as tunasema watu wa kitambo nini, have you gone to Luyaland? There's the way these people believe in stuff like Mugombero. So I think it's a thing. So people have had this belief in their head that there's something that can make you better than the way you are since time immemorial. Juu hadi mababu zetu wenye mnasema, they still had believe in Mugombero, njugu, sijui and all that stuff.
But
so,
let me say, it's fine. Okay. But at the end of the day, like I've just said, the things that you feed your mind become you. You have fed your mind like, if I eat groundnuts, my performance will go high. Your performance will go high because you have thought so. It is not because of the groundnuts.
That is scientific. That is
No,
not
it is not
because of the
scientific. Let me say, Mike, do you know if I wake up
does.
and for a constant, let me say, a whole month, I am telling myself I am beautiful. Even if I do not look, no one will compromise with, I am so beautiful. I look beautiful.
It's more spiritual
Let-
than
let
even
me-
scientific. Because
let me
it
say-
focuses
it
on
all-
your head all
yeah.
the way,
Let me
all
say
the way
this.
to the inside.
In terms of porn,
Sasa jibu swali yako. Jibu swali yako sasa.
yeah, first of all, can you
Na
stop
uchunge
victimizing
usiachwe,
me?
chunga usiachwe.
Stop victimizing me. So me, I think,
Do not tread on bad ground.
one, I won't fault people who watch porn. Yeah? I'm not, these are things that happen, especially in this day and age. Porn is a click away. And you know, with our generation and the generations that precede after, the more you tell someone no, the more they get curious to know why you're telling them no, and they get interested in doing that. You see, when you tell someone don't go there to the kitchen, that kitchen all of a sudden has value. But ukifungua mlango hivi ingia
Wache.
utaka, you'll see whether they're going. Yeah? So I think porn is there. It's a reality in our society. But just because it's there also, it doesn't mean that in every context it's okay. If you can, there are those who can watch and control themselves. Me, I'm not going to interfere with their business. You, if you feel that's working for you, there are many things that work for people. Yeah? So in terms of that, that's your business. But in terms of being in a relationship, yeah, I think also there's some certain value to being noble to activities. For example, like being fresher. And have you walked as a fresher in car? You felt like as though Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You feel so good, like as though you're walking cloud
Prince
nine.
of the campus.
So really, when you're having that activity, when you're having sex and you, let's say you're discovering things by yourself, it's much more exciting. It's much more interesting. When you take a hike, when you're walking through town, there's nothing adventurous. But when you take a hike on Ngong Hills or wherever you're going Ngong Hills or wherever you're going to, and you don't know where you're going, it's always an adventure. Every single thing is you're discovering. And that is something that fuels the human soul. So for me...
But probably the watching porn is to do
Fueling
that.
the soul.
Well, not fueling the soul, but to discover. Ni kama vile unaweza pewa map kabla uende Ngong Hills.
True.
So kuna mtu labda anachukua na
Now,
consume.
to your point, now there are educational sex tapes. And I don't know, there's those psychiatrists who sell sex tapes. So I'll have sex for you to watch, then you improve your game. I know that those people, they show positions, but not having... Now, you can... I don't know. If you're having issues, now, yeah, that's you. But... but me, I'd like to say, if you have a girl, there's a danger of once you start watching porn, emotionally you're going to get... I don't disagree with anyone. You've all spoken the truth, yeah? You start getting attached in a sense. And there's some things whereby, it's just too dangerous. We're human beings. No one is made of bricks or wood. You'll of course, you'll see things and things will happen. Your thighs will start itching. Yeah. So me, I think... Yeah. So me, I just think...
People's thighs itch.
So me, I just think... If you can discover by yourself, my friend, it's much more exciting. It's much more tasty.
So about the porn, I'll just tell you this straightforwardly. Don't get to any pornographic site. Like anything that leads to an addiction is a cancer to you. It will grow and grow on you, and you will have no other option other than to just find a way where you can just suck it in. I'm telling you, it will ruin your relationship emotionally. It will ruin you yourself, you just as yourself. Like I have a friend, he had to go to prostitutes because the lady was not satisfying. He had to even get into a place where he became gay just because of what he used to see, and it affected him so much. So I'm telling you, when it comes to watching porn, do not even try.
There you have it, folks. Venye Mike amesema, kuna ule mwenye nasaidia, kuna ule mwenye nasaidia. It's your business. Sisi, we don't want to get into your business, but just ensure you don't lose your woman over something as careless as that. That is the only thing I'll say. Sit tight, sit right. We'll be right back after this short break.